The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee.
WGNS.
The Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS.
Hi-ho, Ladybug! Away!
You know, Chipper's going to get a little jealous. No, he's already mad that he doesn't get the same amount of time on the air that your dog does.
He gets a lot of time.
That Ladybug gets that an opening.
We haven't, yeah.
Are we on today? Let me turn my little volume up and down here.
Okay.
That was a weird opening. I didn't hear my boy John.
Well, he was there.
Oh, he was? Mm-hmm. Well, maybe I wasn't paying any attention. Good morning, everybody. It's the Wake Up Crew for a Thursday morning. And, of course, you know what that means. It's Throwback Thursday. Each and every Thursday. We don't know what we're going to throw back to, but we'll have it decided by the time it's on. Going to have some trivia questions today. Maybe 2 sets of trivia today. One in the morning and one in the second hour. Just for you.
For me?
Just for you.
Gross.
We have, this is episode 1826. It's the 15th of January. And next day out of school will be next Monday. Martin Luther King Day will be January 19th. And check out the high school and MTSU basketball schedule at WGNSSports.com. That has nothing to do with being in or out of school, but, you know, it's important to know that it's on our website, WGNSSports.com.
Mm-hmm.
And we mentioned, of course, it's Throwback Thursday. How you been since we saw you yesterday?
I've been all right.
Let's see. We've got basketball tomorrow night, right?
Stewart's Creek will host Blackman tomorrow night.
Ooh, that's tomorrow night.
And that's a district game.
That's tomorrow night?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So we're doing Blackman like back-to-back, kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of working out that way some, though, isn't it, because of the 2 districts?
We've actually got 3 in a row for Blackman.
Well, that's okay. We haven't seen them at all didn't see them at all until Tuesday.
They play Oakland.
I still haven't seen them. So
they play Oakland on Tuesday.
I still haven't seen them.
Well, you will tomorrow, and I don't know about next week, what your schedule is.
Oh, I'll have to get with you.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is either, actually.
That's as far out as I've gone so far. I've been just trying to look at dates.
Think, actually, Eagleville is off Tuesday, next Tuesday, I think. I may be wrong about that. They have a Saturday game that's coming that's sometime. But anyway, I have been looking at you've been watching football?
You know, I watched let's see. I watched the Miami game and their win. Okay. Most of it, at least most of the second half. Of course, we were doing a game when Indiana blew out who was it? Oregon. So, but I did watch the Bears win over Green Bay. That was a very interesting game. I saw Juwan Jennings throw a touchdown.
Yeah. He went back to his old high school days, didn't he?
Sure did.
Boy, he's one kid that doesn't look anything like to me, he doesn't look anything like he did when he was in school.
Yeah.
I mean, he just changed so much, but still got that personality.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
I can see why he's had such a long career.
And you say long career, but do you know, is he 28? I think I read that somewhere. He's 28 years old. If that's right, he's been in the league 7 years?
Let's see.
Which is, you know, that's kind of a veteran anyway.
He is 28.
So he's been in the league 7 years. So, and most of the receivers play till, 33 maybe, 34, somewhere in there?
Yeah.
But it was a good pass he threw. I'll tell you, he threw a bullet.
He was drafted in the 7th round in 2020.
Okay.
So I guess
It
this
hadn't
is
been that long
his
then.
5th year.
Yeah.
Or
Wow.
I guess it would have been his 4th year. It has to be. Maybe it's got to be 5th year. He played as a rookie.
Yeah. I don't know. Did he start out with the 49ers? Has he always been with the 49ers? Is that who drafted him?
You know, I don't remember. Seems like it wasn't.
To me, too. It seems like he was somewhere else. But anyway.
He was drafted in the 7th round by the 49ers, so he's
had a
with
good
them the whole
career,
time.
hadn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it hasn't been like all-star caliber every year, but he's been very steady for them. Makes big catches. So congratulations to the old Blackman star. I say old, he's 28.
Or throws big touchdowns. That's not the first time that he's thrown for a touchdown, of course. And
well, he was a quarterback in high school.
Yeah, he still got it. I mean, that was a long pass, too. It was about a 30, 40-yard pass, I think.
Yeah, and he had to throw it over the guy's head, the defender's head, which is not easy to do on the run. But he was used to throwing on the run back in the day. Got a good show this morning. Stay with us. It's 6:17.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly to mostly sunny for today. Highs top out near 34 degrees. Winds northwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy. Lows drop to 19. Then Friday, partly sunny with highs approaching 50. This is meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 24.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
What type of services they would think they would want.
Staff members are caring who understand that each family is unique.
We ask them the questions.
Keith Stapleton, manager of the Murfreesboro Funeral Home, off of South Church Street.
Shopping at the Restore.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
Try the Habitat Restore. We have used appliances.
Hey, we have refrigerators, microwave, gently used washers and dryers.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
You will leave our store humming.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is. Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When we started our flagship restaurant on Broad Street, who would have known we'd have grown and touched each four corners of Rutherford County? Now we have locations in South Murfreesboro, Smyrna, West Murfreesboro, and the original on 860 Northwest Broad Street.
Swing by one of our 4 locations after a game for some good food and fun.
Thank you, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Rutherford County.
Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you.
Good food and fun.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread. Jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks. Flavors that shine. From winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to boundless seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
In the NFL, John Harbaugh and the New York Giants are working to finalize an agreement to make him their next head coach, and barring a setback, a deal is expected. This is according to ESPN. In the NBA, the Clippers outscored the Wizards 119-105. Kawhi Leonard led the way with 33 points, while the Nuggets took down the Mavericks 118-109, where Jamal Murray led the way with 33 points. Cooper Flagg was ruled out in the second half for Dallas with a left ankle sprain. And the Kings have won 3 in a row. They outscored the Knicks 112-101. In men's college hoops, number 1 Arizona stays undefeated. They outscored Arizona State 89-82, but Texas handed number 10 Vanderbilt their first loss of the season, coming out on top 80-64. And in the NHL, they went to overtime, but the Golden Knights edged the Kings 3-2.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, wake up, swing in, and drink happy. That's at 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Their lineup of coffees, teas, smoothies, and energy drinks add up to 20,000 plus flavor possibilities. 7 Brew Coffee, cultivating kindness 1 cup at a time, serving Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and expanding throughout Middle Tennessee. Had some we've got coaching searches going on, Brian. We've got keeping the sports theme, I guess, but there's a lot of things going on in this world of ours.
A lot of things.
I mean, you talk about the national scene, federal, state, even local. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. Now, I'm not going to get into all of them, but it's just like there's something every day pops up.
Yeah, let's see. I printed this off yesterday and I left it back here, but candidates for the Rutherford County Republican and Democratic primary and Murfreesboro School Board have until February 19th at noon to file their qualifying petition. So a lot of that's going on. All the county commissioners are having to run.
All of them.
So, all 21.
Wow. That's going to be a long ballot.
County mayor, trustee, sheriff, county clerk, circuit court clerk, register of deeds, all the county commissioners, and 3 of the school board zones. So half of the school board and the Murfreesboro School Board.
Wow.
Yep.
Haven't seen this much action in a long, long time.
That's going to be May 5th for Election Day there, and then those in a primary, if they win, they move on until and
those elections will be held in August. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's just around the corner. Just around the corner.
Yep.
Jennifer Duran doesn't have to run for anything because she is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for being an amazing person who helps take the stresses out of life's worries. Man, she needs to come to your house. Jennifer Duran will receive flowers from Jenny Harrison and the family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and WGNS. And today's Good Neighbor salute comes from SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, celebrating the neighbors who pour strength into our community.
If you want to send in a good neighbor, it's simple. Text neighbor to 615-893-1450 or just head to WGNSradio.com/good neighbor. That gets it to us here. And birthdays, text those in real quick. 615-893-1450. If you know someone celebrating on this 15th of January, let us know, and they could win some banana pudding from Slick Pig, but they'll get their name announced on the air. That's pretty cool, too. Oh, let's see. We have a lot today. National Hat Day. So wear a hat. National Fresh Squeezed Juice Day.
Ooh.
So make sure it's fresh squeezed if you want to celebrate.
How people come up with these things.
I don't know. It's National Bagel Day, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
You need to get your cap on. We can go get a bagel after the show.
I'm going to go with National Strawberry Ice Cream Day.
Oh,
my favorite.
Yeah, especially this morning.
WGNS.
Listen to us anywhere. News Radio WGNS is Rutherford County's place to talk. 100.5, 101.9, 1450. Online and on your phone at WGNSradio.com.
The residents at Stones River Manor love the activities and the environment.
They have everything. They have exercise class. The activity center has the Bible study that I like very much. Everyone is so friendly. They really want to make you happy here.
Stones River Manor, serving the community since 1977.
And you have the little thing around your neck that you can press a button if you need help right away. I feel very safe here.
Stones River Manor in Murfreesboro, near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. A Cheatham County fugitive is back behind bars after nearly a year on the run. 34-year-old Cody Waller, wanted on aggravated child abuse and neglect charges, was arrested Tuesday at a Tallahassee bus station as he tried to leave Florida. Investigators say media exposure caused Waller to panic and make mistakes. He's now jailed in Florida awaiting extradition with additional warrants pending. Knoxville police are investigating a serious crash involving a Knoxville area transit bus and a passenger vehicle downtown. The collision happened just after 6:15 Wednesday evening at Hall of Fame Drive and Church Avenue near the CAT station and Civic Coliseum. Officers remained on the scene and drivers are urged to avoid the area as the investigation continues. More news in 30 seconds.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said,
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
A new museum exploring the relationship between art, money, and contemporary culture has opened in Nashville. BTC Incorporated has launched the Bitcoin Museum and Art Gallery, expanding on more than 5 years of Bitcoin-related art programming from conferences around the world. Led by curator Dennis Koch, the museum opens with a solo exhibition and will feature rotating shows, artist residencies, and research year-round. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It is 27 minutes after 6 o'clock. We're powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Fireplace is crackling, coffee brewing, new calendars on the wall. MTE keeps the fresh start feeling warm and bright. Good energy starts with MTE. And it's time now to play Morning Trivia. And the trivia is going to start, and let me see. I want to make sure that it's about 8th grade level, so you should do pretty good, Brian.
Okay, thanks.
Are you ready? You don't look prepared. Are you okay?
I'm all right.
All right.
I'm ready.
You look a little down today. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm good.
How many legs does a spider have?
8.
Oh, that was fast. Maybe you're just serious. What is the name of the toy cowboy in Toy Story?
Oh, that's Woody, I believe.
Yeah, thank you for giving the car riders and everybody a chance to think of the answer.
Okay.
Always do a little pause.
Okay.
What is the color of an emerald?
An emerald would be a hunter green or dark green.
Green is good enough. It's a sufficient enough answer. You are undefeated so far.
Wow, I'm an 8th grader.
See if you can. It's really not. It doesn't say that. I just said
okay.
that to make you feel a little more at ease when you think they're really hard, you know.
Uh-huh.
What is something you hit with a hammer?
Your wife? No, a nail.
Brian. Anything ever happens to her, they're going to come right after you, buddy. What's the name of a place you go to see lots of animals?
Well,
are these too hard for you?
No.
Okay.
I'm just pausing for dramatic effect. Yeah. I'm going to go with a zoo.
Yes. 8th grade trivia. Here we go. Whose nose grew longer every time he lied?
Not pistachio. Pinocchio.
What is the name of the fairy in Peter Pan?
Ooh.
This is sad. They're so simple.
Well, that's kind of a test. I'm going to say Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell is correct. Still have not missed one. If you freeze water, what do you get?
Ice.
Oh, they come to your car and Oh no! Oh, you're talking about ice. Okay,
ice,
like baby. Yeah. What colors are the stars on the American flag?
The stars are white.
That's good. Good. Just undefeated. I hope you're so proud of yourself. In the nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill, what did Jack and Jill go up the hill to fetch?
A pail of water.
Then Jack
fell down.
And what happened?
Lost his crown.
No, he broke his crown, didn't
he?
I'm not going to count it wrong on you.
Okay.
These are extra.
Oh, well, thanks.
Where does the President of the United States live while in office?
Well,
Mar-a-Lago? No.
I would say Washington, D.C. and the White House.
Yes, that is correct. How many planets are in our solar system?
Oh, man.
There's always one.
Yeah. I think it's 9.
I'm sorry. It's 8.
Is it 8?
It's
well,
8.
See, sometimes they don't count Pluto or they count Pluto, and I don't
That's
know where
okay.
we
You
are.
don't have to justify your miss. It's only one. You've only missed one.
Well, it's according to your sheet.
Which ocean is off the California coast?
That would be the Pacific Ocean.
That's correct. What fruit do kids traditionally give to teachers?
and apple.
That is correct. Are you sure do I need to simplify these? Are they too hard?
No, I think we're okay so
What's
far.
the response? This is probably the best trivia game you've ever done.
Yeah.
What's the response to "see you later, alligator"?
After a while, crocodile?
Yeah, now mine says "in a while, crocodile," but I am giving you that answer because I think it is after a while, crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you wouldn't have done that if you were the host. You would have said, no, it's got to be...
Well, that's what I've always heard.
That's what I've heard. Which Disney movie is Elsa in? Be careful here. Be careful.
Frozen.
That's correct. Really, I'm gonna actually ask this. Who is Mickey Mouse's girlfriend? I might have got these a little too young. You think?
That would be Minnie Mouse.
Yes. I mean, I can't see anybody missing any. Oh, well.
Planets in the solar system.
Where does Santa live?
Santa lives in the North Pole.
Yeah. What type of fish is Nemo?
Nemo is a clownfish.
That's pretty good. I don't know that I would have known that. Have you seen the movies?
Yes.
Okay. What do caterpillars turn into?
Butterflies.
Correct. Now, children, if you're in your car listening, he has not missed but one. And that's going to haunt him forever. What's the color of a school bus?
School buses are yellow.
Yeah. What do you use to write on a blackboard? Wow, when did these questions?
Wow.
1951?
I'm going to say chalk.
Chalkboard, yeah, chalk. Yeah. All right. I'm so disappointed. I'm sorry that these are so easy for you. How many pairs of wings do bees have?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think they only have one pair.
They have two pairs.
Two pair. Okay.
Lost one. What is a doe?
A deer, a female deer.
Ray.
A drop of golden sun.
Wow, you're good. Me.
A name I call myself.
Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. One more. When do leaves die?
Well, they usually are dying in the fall and fall off of the
That's
trees.
correct. You know, you need to be more positive with your answers. You're doing really well. We've got more to come here on the Wake Up Crew. Stay with us.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly to mostly sunny for today. Highs top out near 34 degrees. Winds northwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy. Lows drop to 19. Then Friday, partly sunny with highs approaching 50. This is meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 24.
Well, good morning. Traffic's on the increase through the Mount Juliet area. Here comes that steady flow of traffic down I-40, leaving Wilson County, headed on over into Hermitage. It's already crowded at times. Certain sections of I-65, especially there at Trinity Lane, that's only going to get heavier in the next 15-20 minutes, coming down through Madison on 65 southbound. Stein Dental Care in Nashville, over 500 five-star wonderful good reviews. If you need a great dentist, Google Stein Dental Care in Nashville. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Good Neighbor Events is brought to you by the law offices of John Day, AmeriCare Pest Control, and Old National Bank.
I've got pests, bees, buzzing, rodents running all through my house. Ants chewing wood, and look, there's a mouse. I'm overrun with pests, but you're gonna be sure, safe and secure. It's the last rites for those pests. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated. Call us today. 893-7111.
Now, WGNS Good Neighbor Events. Maybe you want to learn more about the history of our community. Well, this Saturday, head over to the one-room Ransom Schoolhouse. Anytime between 9 in the morning and noon this Saturday. It's all free. Members of the Rutherford County Historical Society will be there to share local history and answer your questions. That's this Saturday. Just drop in anytime between 9 and noon. Ransom School is at 717 North Academy Street in Murfreesboro. The Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Breakfast and Jerry Anderson Awards will be this Saturday morning starting at 9 o'clock over at MTSU's James Union Building. This Saturday morning at 9. Contact the Murfreesboro branch of the NAACP for more information. Don't throw away Old Glory. Bring your tattered American flag to WGNS and let the girls from BSA Troop 2019 at Trinity United Methodist Church retire it with dignity. Plus, we also recycle Bibles. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Now you can watch some of your favorite radio shows. Try Big G TV. Subscribe for free on YouTube at News Radio WGNS and WGNS Radio on Facebook and X. Local content that matters to Rutherford County.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
When you turn to Turner Security, powered by TechCore, you can leave your security issues at the door.
Security, access control, cameras, and much more for your business and home. No long-term contract. We keep your business because we did a great job, not because you signed a 5-year agreement. One call does it all for your security and technology needs. Online at turnersecurity.us. That's turnersecurity.us.
Turn to Turner Security.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
We've got CBS National News headlines coming up in just a few, and also the CBS Entertainment Report with Matt Wolf. That's at 6:57 this morning. But first, it's time for our dad joke, and it appears to me that you're struggling a little bit to find just the perfect one to present.
Well, this is the first one I've had to do, and
yeah, just kind of it's like riding a horse or riding a bike, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, you know, but you want it to be a good one.
Yeah, and
your comeback, you know.
I thought about relying on the dad joke book I got for Christmas. Nah, I couldn't find anything that I thought was up to par. Following Daryl.
By the way, I want to tell you something about Daryl. I told him what his record was, and he was happy with that. And I said something, we might have you two compete. And this is what he said to me. Tell him to bring it on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So think about that. Here's your joke.
You tell me that right before. You know, 2 slices of bread got married.
Really?
The wedding was amazing until someone decided to toast the bride and groom.
Sound making you feel good. It really wasn't that great. But, hey, that is a thumbs up or a 5 or however we score them. Yeah, it was really good.
CBS News brief. At a Republican retreat, President Trump praises the American military strike that put Venezuela's president into U.S. custody.
The United States proved once again that we have the most powerful, most lethal, most sophisticated, and most fearsome. It's a fearsome military one planet Earth.
European leaders say they will not stop defending the territorial integrity of Greenland and are stepping up their presence in the region. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
This was a statement taking direct aim at Donald Trump, basically saying Greenland is a part of Denmark.
House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries holding a hearing today to shine a light on the attack on the U.S. Capitol. Happened 5 years ago today.
Donald Trump and far-right extremists in Congress have repeatedly attempted to rewrite history.
Well, stocks are higher on Wall Street today. CBS News Brief. I'm Steve Kafer.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Detectives with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office are investigating a deadly shooting that occurred Sunday evening near Smyrna. Authorities responded around 6:30 p.m. to Lee Road, where 55-year-old Ben L. Lee, a Smyrna resident, was found deceased. According to Detective Lieutenant Steve Craig, Lee died as the result of gunfire. Investigators have not disclosed the circumstances surrounding the incident, but the case remains active. The Sheriff's Office urges anyone with relevant information to come forward as the investigation continues. Meanwhile, in Smyrna, a separate incident on January the 9th underscored the vigilance of local law enforcement. Officer Smallwood of the Smyrna Police Department observed suspicious driving behavior near South Lowry Street and Eden Springs Road, prompting a traffic stop. Indicators of impairment led to the driver's arrest for DUI. During a subsequent search, aided by Officer Tucker and K-9 Balder, officers discovered firearms, ammunition, and drug paraphernalia in the vehicle. Further checks revealed the suspect had recently been released from custody and faced additional felony charges. Authorities praised Officer Smallwood's professionalism and quick judgment, noting that his actions prevented what could have been a dangerous escalation. The Smyrna Police Department reaffirmed its dedication to proactive policies and ensuring the safety of Smyrna and the greater Rutherford County community. That's all for now. For more local news in a quick and digestible format, but more than just the headlines, check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, and over on our website. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Sign-ups are going on right now for First Shot's Winter Basketball League in Rutherford County. Coach Andy Herzer guides kids to sharpen basketball skills and build teamwork through exciting clinics and games. Since 2003, First Shot has empowered youth to grow in mind, spirit, and body. Don't miss out. Join the fun and develop lifelong skills. Visit FirstShotTN.org today and register for the Winter Basketball League. That's FirstShotTN.org.
Play an old guitar from 1:30. Trying to make a living while everybody else is having fun.
Don't just go to any barber. Go to the singing barber, Charlie Pitts. Get a great haircut and entertainment too. That's Charlie Pitts, 2528 Las Casas Pike. Phone 615-785-0966. That's Charlie Pitts.
Mercy.
Dr. Craig McCabe.
Brighten up your face and make yourself look 10 years younger. Call McCabe Vision Center.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
Get rid of brown splotches, red marks on our face, as well as fine lines and wrinkles. Look 10 years younger. Call McCabe Vision Center.
On Heritage Park Drive, behind SunTrust Bank.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
Need to send out professional mailings without the hassle? Franklin's Printworks makes it easy with print-to-mail service.
That is directly in our wheelhouse. We have our own in-house mail department, so we can design something, print it, and send it out under our bulk mail edition. Save you a lot on postage, and you don't even have to touch it.
Jeff Carlton at Franklin's Printworks says from postcards and newsletters to invoices, bulk mailings, design, printing, and direct mail, they handle it all.
It's a pretty quick turnaround and very cost efficient.
Your message delivered with Franklin's Printworks.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. Hendersonville residents and city leaders say airplane noise from Nashville International Airport has gotten worse, with more flights now passing directly over neighborhoods. The concerns were raised at Tuesday's city meeting, where residents described disruptions to conversations, sleep, and daily life. City leaders say they plan to reach out to airport officials to discuss potential ways to reduce the noise. Roane State Community College will welcome its first students next week at the new Knox Regional Health Science Education Center. The 130,000 square foot facility uses advanced simulation technology to replicate real hospital settings. Leaders say the center will train more than 8,000 students each year, expanding nursing and emergency medical programs and helping address the region's healthcare workforce shortage. More news in 30 seconds.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said,
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Concerns about student safety have risen at McGavick Elementary in Nashville after the school lost its crossing guard. Parents say traffic has become dangerous during drop-off and pickup times. While the school cannot hire guards, only Metro Police can. New flashing lights and coordinated efforts with the MNPD and local council members aim to improve safety for students traveling to and from school. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
You're listening to the Wake Up Crew, and it is time for Celebrity Birthdays.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
And we start off in 1412.
Ooh, that's way back.
Joan of Arc, Roman Catholic saint and national heroine of France, born in France, died in 1431. 1929, Martin Luther King Jr., American clergyman and leader of the Civil Rights Movement. He was born in Atlanta, Georgia, died in 1968 tragically. 1942, Edward Sonny Bivens, American singer of the Manhattans.
We've been meeting here so long. I guess what we done was wrong.
That is a great song.
Good singing there.
I think that was around 1974, somewhere in that. In 1948, Ronnie Van Zant, American rock musician of Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Don't live too fast. Troubles will come. They will pass.
Well, I think he was one of them that died in a plane crash, I believe. That's 77. That'd be about right, the date. Couple of them in the group. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's right. In 1951, Charo was born, a Spanish-American actress, comedian, and flamenco guitarist. And she was on the Love Boat a billion times.
Yes, she was. She was almost just a main character.
Just about every week, really. She was funny. 1967, Lisa, American rock vocalist, born in New York City. Lisa and Cult Jam. Do you remember Cult Jam?
I do.
I think you did.
I only remember Cult Jam, though. Did she leave and they continue or something?
I think maybe, but they just never did refer to her, Lisa. Okay. 1971, Regina King, American actress. She was in Southland and If Beale Street Could Talk. Jerry Maguire, she's been in a lot of stuff.
Is Southland that series? Okay, I've
Yeah.
seen that. That's pretty good.
She's been in a couple of really good miniseries things. 1979, Drew Brees, American football quarterback of the New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl MVP in 2009, born in Austin, Texas. And in 1996, Dove Cameron, American actress, she was in Liv and Maddie.
I'm up with the sunshine. I lace up my hats off. Slam dunk, ready or not. Yeah, show me.
She played twins. She played both parts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She was
And-
not a twin then.
No, she was not a twin. No, but she played both parts. Local birthdays around here. Don Alexander has a birthday today. Beth Furbush, Philip Freeman, Greg Robinson, and Samantha Journey.
Those are the names we had coming into the morning. Now, if you want to add to our list, it's easy. Text 615-893-1450 and let us know who's celebrating today, and also phone numbers so we can contact them, who the wish is from. And don't forget, you can text that in now until about 7:30. 615-893-1450 on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club.
Turn to Turner Security.
And time for Today in History. 1927 is the date. The Tennessee Supreme Court overturned the John T. Scopes guilty verdict for teaching evolution. Now, it was overturned on a technicality, but the law itself remains in force. 1971, George Harrison releases My Sweet Lord in England. Great song. 1972, the TV drama Emergency with Randolph Mantooth and Robert Fuller premieres on NBC. I used to love this as a kid. You can see it now on MeTV.
Is it a medical drama kind of thing?
It's a firefighting and medical aid kind of thing,
okay.
yeah. One of the first. 1974, the TV sitcom Happy Days begins an 11-year run on ABC.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are
That show hasn't aged well, really, but it was great at the time.
It started as a movie? Was it a movie
No,
first?
it was on Love. It was on Love. Love Connects Love. I can't think of it, but anyway, it was a really good pilot, and the first 4 seasons were really good, but then it kind of went downhill,
crazy.
and then Opie left. You know.
Yeah.
1977, the Coneheads debut on Saturday Night Live. 1981, Hill Street Blues premieres on NBC TV. 1993, the soap opera Santa Barbara, the final show on NBC TV. And in 2009, Chelsea Sully Sullenberger lands U.S. Airways Flight 1549 on the Hudson River shortly after takeoff from LaGuardia Airport. All passengers and crew members survive in what becomes known as the Miracle on the Hudson. And you remember that one, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
That was amazing.
It was a big deal, for sure.
He saved everybody. I mean, there were no injuries even. That was pretty awesome. And finally, Wikipedia Content Encyclopedia is launched by Jimmy Wells and Larry Sanger. And that's a look at Today in History. You're listening to the Wake Up Crew.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly to mostly sunny for today. Highs top out near 34 degrees. Winds northwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy. Lows drop to 19. Then Friday, partly sunny with highs approaching 50. This is meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 24.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Sharing Change has donated now over $12 million to local nonprofits. Find out how your spare change can make a big impact at sharingchange.org.
A steady flow of traffic coming down through the Mount Juliet area right now on I-40 westbound as you head on over into Hermitage as it gets a little bit busier there around B&A Airport there at Donaldson Pike. Watching it pick up down 65 southbound down through Millersville. All that traffic coming down from the north this time of the morning. Hey, when you need dependable towing for a car or a big truck here in Middle Tennessee, call STR Towing and Recovery, strtow.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
When news breaks, when traffic's horrendous, when the weather's bad. Be the first to get the news, traffic, and weather you want with a text alert from News Radio WGNS. Free text alert. Sign up online at WGNSradio.com.
Shopping at the Restore.
Every day is Earth Day at the Habitat Restore. We keep tons of material out of the landfill.
Hey, call us at the Habitat Restore about your donated items may need to be recycled.
You have lights?
We take it.
How about gently used furniture?
We take it.
How about kitchen cabinets?
We take it.
The only thing we don't take is mattresses, box springs, and clothing.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
This is the CBS Entertainment Report. We're back to the final frontier this week with the premiere of Star Trek Starfleet Academy, with lots of new faces and some familiar ones too. I am a Klingon warrior.
He is at Starfleet Academy to be a doctor.
Meet Karim Diane. He plays Klingon cadet Jadine Krog, and he told me he is not what you're used to.
He's a medical student, and so he's not interested in taking lives away. He wants to really figure out how to save them.
Your challenge holds no value for me. All right, the first 2 episodes of Star Trek Starfleet Academy are streaming now on Paramount Plus. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
Hey, it's CBS News business analyst and certified financial planner Jill Schlesinger. Follow and listen to Money Watch with Jill Schlesinger on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It is time to say goodbye. It's 6:58, Brian.
Goodbye.
Well, no, you don't say it right this minute. I said it's time, but, you know, we've got a few things we've got to do here before we go.
That's true.
Getting ready for your 7 o'clock hour. You're excited, aren't you?
Yeah, boy.
Jennifer Durand is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for being an amazing person who helps take the stresses out of life's worries. I need to talk to her. Jennifer is going to receive flowers from Jenny Harrison and the family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and WGNS. Today's Good Neighbor salute, as always, comes from SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, celebrating the neighbors who pour strength into our community.
Well, that is today's Good Neighbor. We'd love for you to send in a Good Neighbor nomination. 615-893-1450 is our number. That's important. If you text neighbor to that number, you'll get a reply. Just fill out the information it asks for, click submit, same number to get in your birthdays and anniversaries on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club today.
This is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. If you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too. Call the Law Offices of John Day.
It's the top of the hour. Time for the news.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
Tensions rise after second ICE shooting in Minneapolis.
This is not creating safety.
Iran protests reported to have ended. Astronauts return home early.
Dragon, SpaceX, we see splashdown.
Good morning, I'm Steve Kathan. With the CBS World News Roundup, a new round of protests last night in Minneapolis after the second shooting in a week involving an ICE agent. This time, a man was shot in the leg. Last week, Renee Good was shot and killed by an agent. CBS's Lana Zach is in Minneapolis.
Overnight, federal agents and protesters facing off again after an ICE officer shot a Venezuelan migrant in the leg. According to DHS, the officer acted in self-defense following an attack by the man and two other people using a snow shovel and broom.
This is an impossible situation that our city is presently being put in.
Earlier, Governor Tim Walz had urged Minnesotans to protest peacefully and to document what he called ICE agents' atrocities.
They're pulling over people indiscriminately, including U.S. citizens. They're breaking windows, dragging pregnant women down the street. This long ago stopped being a matter of immigration enforcement.
Overseas, observers report no new protests going on in Tehran. Days of demonstrations in Iran brought a violent government response. CBS's Holly Williams.
By some estimates, up to 12,000 people may have been killed in Iran's crackdown. Now, President Trump says he's had assurances the violence has ended.
We have been informed by very important sources on the other side, and they've said the killing has stopped and the executions won't take place.
Iranian human rights groups had warned that one protester, Irfan Soltani, was scheduled to be executed yesterday. The regime now says he hasn't been sentenced to death. Iran's government may have ended its campaign of deadly reprisals, but the protests have likely left it weakened.
From the White House, correspondent Nancy Cordes has the latest on the Trump effort to get U.S. control of Greenland.
The president has made his view clear, and we have a different position.
That was Denmark's foreign minister after a highly unusual meeting with Vice President Vance and the Secretary of State. Denmark requested the meeting in response to mounting threats from President Trump about his plans to take over Greenland, which is a longtime Danish territory. In the meeting, the Danes reiterated that the Arctic territory is not for sale, though they welcome a U.S. presence there. Trump has coveted the massive territory with a tiny population since his first term. Denmark, like the U.S., is a member of NATO and a U.S. ally for more than 200 years.
Well, CBS's Ed O'Keefe tells us President Trump meets today with Venezuela's opposition leader, Maria Corina Machado.
The big unknown is how long will the Venezuelan people, both in the country and those millions who live outside across the world, wait for some return to democracy, some sense of normalcy. Is it a year? Is it several years? Or will it be shorter than that? And the meetings like the ones the president's having on Thursday can help set that tone and get a sense of the timetable.
Two Senate Republicans, Josh Hawley of Missouri and Todd Young of Indiana, withdrew support under pressure for a war powers resolution that would have limited President Trump's ability to carry out more attacks in Venezuela. The measure failed, with Vice President Vance breaking a 50-50 deadlock. Democratic leader Chuck Schumer.
The chances of us getting into an endless war are even greater, because when the Republicans rubber stamp everything he does, the constraints go away.
Well, CBS's Mark Strassman tells us a 4-member NASA crew returned to Earth from the space station weeks ahead of schedule.
In the pre-dawn hours off the California coast, the returning capsule streaked toward a splashdown.
SpaceX Dragon, it's so good to be home.
The crew of 4 was removed one by one onto the deck of a SpaceX recovery ship. One of them is dealing with an unknown but concerning medical issue.
It was a serious situation. The astronaut in question is fine right now. Good spirits.
Undocking confirmed. Last evening, the crew undocked from the ISS for its nearly 11-hour trip back to Earth. Their mission cut short last week when the ISS crew surprised everyone by calling for help. What's unclear, what the medical problem involves, or which astronaut needs care back on Earth.
4 minutes after the hour.
I'm Major Garrett. Follow and listen to The Takeout on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Attention. Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, You can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-497-2323. That's 800-497-2323. Once again, that's 800-497-2323.
Verizon says it's resolved the widespread service disruption in several major cities across the country that lasted for several hours yesterday. The company says it plans to give account credits to people who experienced issues with voice and data services. Correspondent Jennifer Kuiper has new details about the Chicago surgeon accused of killing his ex-wife and her husband.
Police in Columbus, Ohio say they believe they have the right person in custody for the December murders of Monique and Spencer Tepe. 39-year-old Michael McKee was arrested last weekend in Illinois and charged with 2 counts of premeditated murder. Columbus Police Chief Elaine Bryant.
Multiple weapons were taken from the property of McKee, and there is a preliminary link from our NIBIN to one of the weapons that ties it to the homicides.
Police would not comment on the motive for the killings, but did say it was a targeted domestic violence-related attack.
California Governor Gavin Newsom says he's blocking Louisiana's effort to extradite a doctor accused of mailing abortion pills out of state. Newsom says the state will not assist other states' efforts to punish reproductive health care providers. Well, mosquitoes may be tiny creatures, but they can be a big nuisance, maybe now more than ever.
Researchers in Brazil have found that mosquitoes are now targeting humans more than other food sources. Simply put, mosquitoes' thirst for human blood is increasing. Scientists say that could be because of climate change, with biodiversity evolving and other food sources being displaced. In addition, as human presence drives animals from their habitats, mosquitoes that once fed on a wide variety of hosts might be finding new human targets to quench their thirst for blood. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Whole milk is returning to school lunch cafeterias. President Trump has signed a bill that overturned Obama-era limits on higher-fat milk options at school. Schools participating in the National School Lunch Program will continue to offer skim and 1 and 2% milk. Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-507-9701. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-507-9701. That's 800-507-9701. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
You're up to date on the latest national and world news from CBS News Radio. Updates at the top of every hour and when it breaks. I'm Steve Kathan. The Wake Up Crew continues now with John, Brian, and Dalton.
Hey there, good morning, everybody. I'm Brian Barrett, joined by John Dinkins and Dalton Barrett. As we move along with the Wake Up Crew here this morning, we need to check on the latest traffic and weather. We do that now, all brought to you by our friends at Toots.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and our family would like to thank this community for supporting Toots for 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals. Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Toots. Good food and fun.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly to mostly sunny for today. Highs top out near 34 degrees. Winds northwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy. Lows drop to 19. Then Friday, partly sunny with highs approaching 50. This is meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 25.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is.
Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Good morning. Traffic's increasing quite a bit, right on schedule over here at Donaldson Pike, right when you come off I-40 there at VNA Airport, as that volume of traffic also cranks up pretty good westbound. 24 at Bell Road, Hickory Hollow Parkway, all that traffic flow coming in right now, which is starting to get heavy. 24 west out of Murfreesboro, Weatherford County, up through Antioch. Hey, Stein Dental Care in Nashville, over 500 five-star wonderful Google reviews. If you need a great dentist this 2026, call these guys. Stein Dental Care in Nashville. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. MTE's EV Ready program provides members with $50 in bill credits toward the installation of wiring to support 240-volt charging in their garages. Learn more at driveev.com.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back here on the Wake Up Crew for a Thursday. It is the 15th day of January.
I can hit that note. That's pretty good.
Episode 1826. Not quite that time.
No, well, I didn't. I reached it. I just took me a while.
It kind of
it's 7 o'clock in the morning, dude. Give me a break.
Continues to go up there, doesn't it?
Give me a break.
No school on Monday. You've been wanting James Evans to call you. He's not going to call you and tell you that, but it's a day out of school. It is the 19th.
Well, we're at that time of year,
January.
you know.
Yeah.
I heard something was in the forecast, the other day,
and you mentioned it, then it goes away.
Yeah. They're tracking it. They're tracking it pretty good, though.
Can't trust that stuff.
You got to give the weathermen a little credit. They've got all these instruments and stuff. They don't miss it much.
Well, the hardest thing to predict is the
snow timing,
winter weather.
Yeah.
Because there's so much that has to. You got to have cold air. Here, it needs to travel south.
Hunter Hoagland made his debut on WSMV the other night.
Yeah, I think his first week.
Mm-hmm.
So. Came on, I think his first was officially on Sunday.
Yeah, I watched that Sunday night broadcast after the football game. They had all kinds of trouble because they're redoing some of the set and changing some of the frequency. I don't know all that lingo jingo, but they were talking about upgrading some computers and that kind of stuff.
Wow.
And one party went off the air.
Ooh.
One part, the camera was on him while Dan Thomas was talking. And he was just standing there like, you know how that is. And so he apologized at the end of the program and said, hey, it's going to get better, folks. Trust me, it's going to get better. I said, I may be bad luck, but I hope I'm not.
Well, cameras don't have a cameraman anymore.
Yeah. And see, I think that's the thing they were working on, some of that stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah. You remember
Elon said we're all going to be replaced in 3 years.
Yeah. Tommy Lewis, you remember that name from the Ralph Emer show?
Yeah.
He was a cameraman.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have those in TV anymore.
Well,
all those cameras are robotic.
Yeah, you guys that want all that stuff, just wait when you're out of a job. A robot will be up here going, it's the Wake Up Crew. It's the Wake Up Crew.
I'm John Bot 1000.
And they'll program somebody like Dalton just to be irritating. Is that how they do it?
I guess.
Yeah. So.
I saw, I think this was a part of 60 Minutes. I didn't watch it, but I saw it on the preview. They went to the Hyundai assembly plant and showed how the robots work alongside, those robotic arms. They work alongside the people. But the parts place where they keep the inventory and stuff, it was a robot. It was an actual robotoid or whatever they call it. And it was interesting. I didn't catch the rest of that, but anyway, that's...
what do you have, John Robot 6000?
I've got a couple of things that I was going to do earlier, and we just ran out of time. the 2025 word of the year. We usually do this, and we're very late, but dictionary.com's 2025 word of the year is 6'7".
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
Did you say it was a top 25, or is that what you said? Or
it is the 2025 dictionary.com word of the year.
6'7". Mm-hmm. Well, maybe it'll change. Thank goodness.
Other word, Aurora farming. Not sure what that even is. Broliturgy, whatever that is. These are the follow-ups. Clanker, often mocking the label for artificial intelligence.
Oh.
The dynamite emoji, because they call Taylor and Travis TNT.
Oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm. Gen Z stare. Kiss cam. Over tourism. Tariff. And yep. And those are words of the year.
I wonder how many times the word tariff has been used since, in
2025.
He put in tariffs.
Yeah.
I bet it's, a
billion.
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Yeah. Everybody talking about that. Another thing that I thought was kind of cool, this happened late last year, but Dunwoody High School is where Ryan Seacrest went to school.
Mm-hmm.
He was a 1992 grad. They won the regional championship that year. He pledged $1 million toward their goal for a new field, and they named it Seacrest Stadium.
Yeah, I think I heard that. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. So he gave back to his high school, and I think it's Dunwoody, Georgia, if I'm not mistaken.
A lot of people concerned about Ryan Seacrest. He's lost a lot of weight, and he looks real frail, thin.
Yeah, I know.
But he said he's been working out and stuff, and it's not nothing wrong with him. So,
last week, I read this. One day last week was the anniversary of the start of the Pat Sajak Show on CBS. Remember that? Do you know how long the Pat Sajak Show ran on CBS late night?
Year and a half, 2 years?
15 months.
I know it went on long.
Yeah. Dan Miller left Channel 4. This was in the 90s. Left Channel 4 to go to Los Angeles to do that. After that, he got a job in L.A. as a news anchor at one of the stations there, and then came back to Nashville. But he went out there to be kind of like the Ed McMahon to Johnny Carson.
Man, that was a tragic way he died. But I'll tell you what, if I died at the Masters, that would be okay with me.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it was certainly something we'll always remember. If you've been around here very long, let's check on our sports news right now.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports,
sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monty Bolaños.
In the NFL, John Harbaugh and the New York Giants are working to finalize an agreement to make him their next head coach, and barring a setback, a deal is expected. This is according to ESPN. In the NBA, the Clippers outscored the Wizards 119-105. Kawhi Leonard led the way with 33 points, while the Nuggets took down the Mavericks 118-109, where Jamal Murray led the way with 33 points. Cooper Flagg was ruled out in the second half for Dallas with a left ankle sprain. And the Kings have won 3 in a row. They outscored the Knicks 112-101. In men's college hoops, number 1 Arizona stays undefeated. They outscored Arizona State 89-82, but Texas handed number 10 Vanderbilt their first loss of the season, coming out on top 80-64. And in the NHL, they went to overtime, but the Golden Knights edged the Kings 3-2.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the law offices of John Day. My team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. We've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
When you have fire, water, or storm damage, Farrah Construction can help. Farrah Construction is also there to help when a car slams through the wall. Call Farrah Construction and we'll board up, put down tarps, secure your home or business until the insurance coverage is approved. Call Farrah Construction at 615-893-6120. I'm Ron Hall. Shop local. Let our family business help you. Farrah Construction Company.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic. The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
At 7:22, it's time for us to step over to the villages of Murfreesboro. The dietary manager, Barbara Duran, joins us this morning. We're going to talk food, make you hungry, I'm sure. Barbara, good morning.
Good morning, Brian.
Good to have you with us. And I know that the villages had a great Christmas and New Year's season. Hope you did too.
I did. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's always a fun time of the year, and you all do it up right over at the villages. Christmas, let's just kind of recap a little bit for the folks. I know you were, maybe the last time we talked, you were kind of planning and getting ready for the holiday. What happened over the Christmas break?
Oh, it was lovely. Everybody, all the staff members made homemade candy, like nostalgic candy from back in the days of like the older days. And then I think I told you about the black walnuts that we collected. We cracked them, we picked them, and we made the village's black walnut fudge as a nice thing.
How did that turn out?
It was wonderful.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
You must have had a lot of walnuts, apparently.
Oh, yeah. It took 4 cups to make the amount of walnuts that we needed for the fudge. And that was a lot of cracking and picking. We still got about that much left to crack and pick for the next thing.
Oh, nice. So now the walnuts kind of have a fleshy type of outer coating before you actually get to the inner nut part, right?
Yes, they have. It's a very hard shell. Black walnuts have a very hard shell, and you have to have a hammer to crack them, and then you have to have nut pickers to get the nuts out of there.
Yeah, and then I guess isn't it kind of green on the outside where you have to get that off too?
Oh, yeah, you have to do that. That's the very first step. When you get them, you got to get the hull off. Then you have to dry them out. And then once they're dried out, then you can crack them and pick them.
Oh, nice. So when you dry them out, what do they just have to sit for a few days or something?
Yeah, you have to rotate them and let them sit for a few weeks, actually, till they're dry enough.
Wow. So that was a lot went into making that fudge.
Yes, a lot of heart.
I bet. So what about New Year, the New Year's Day? Did you do something special then?
Well, we had a wonderful New Year's Eve dinner, a steak dinner. We had scalloped potatoes with that and broccoli and rolls. And then we had a very nice dessert. It was the molten chocolate cake. And I topped it with vanilla ice cream and chocolate syrup. They loved it.
Yeah. Boy, that sounds great. I'm sure you had a lot of good fixins to go along with the steak.
Oh, yeah. We also had shrimp. So it was kind of a surf and turf deal.
Nice. Was a baked potato part of that or anything?
It was all gratin potatoes.
Oh, gratin potatoes, even better.
Yes.
So, well, it sounds like you had a great Christmas and New Year, and we're into the NFL playoffs right now. Won't be long until the Super Bowl is coming around, and I know you all try to have a big day for that.
Oh, yes. We'll be doing a Super Bowl party with soup for memory care, and then have all the fixings to go on top of it. More than likely, it'll be chili. And then over on this side, we'll be doing finger foods, like the wings, the cheese sticks, the maybe onion rings, and just good football themed food.
Yeah. Boy, soup sounds good right about now for some reason.
Maybe because it's chilly outside.
I know. Or even chili. So what's your favorite soup?
My favorite soup,
Yeah.
it would have to be chicken gnocchi. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I love that one.
I love that gnocchi. I hadn't had it until I think one of the restaurants in town has kind of that, and then we've been trying to use gnocchi and everything.
Yeah, the Olive Garden.
Oh, yeah.
They have a really nice one.
Very good. So you must have a recipe that's similar to that one then.
Very similar. I put spinach in mine, chicken, heavy cream, fresh garlic, onions, and make a creamy white sauce to go with it. And it's really, really good.
Man, that sounds awesome. And chili, you probably have a little secret recipe there for that too, huh?
Oh, yes. I've been making my grandmother's chili for years. I use 3 different beans in mine, and diced tomatoes, ground beef, and lots of chili powder. I've made it for 1,000 people, and I've made it for 5.
Here you go. Well, I'm sure that it's fun to kind of pull out some of those old recipes that your grandparents made or something like that, family recipes that you get to share with everybody at the Villages. That's kind of fun.
Yes, and they love it too. They love to share their recipes as well.
Yeah, I bet you get some suggestions, and you probably put that into rotation somewhere, huh?
I sure do, and I put their name on the menu when I do it.
That's nice. That's cool. I'm sure they enjoy that. Well, today we have been visiting with Barbara Duran. Barbara is the dietary manager at the Villages of Murfreesboro. You can find them at 2550 Willow Oak Trail. That's just right off Medical Center Parkway. TheVillagesMurfreesboro.com.
From lift kits to tires, Tire World has the experts and the knowledge to get it done.
This is Gator with Tire World Off-Road. We're your local rough country dealer. So when you're ready to add some character to your rig, ask for Gator at Tire World on Memorial Boulevard.
Is your saving for retirement strategy involving the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday"? If so, we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and when it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started towards your retirement goals. Give us a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Sue Turpin at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Why did you select the Villages?
All the activities that we have, the little trips we take, it's all fun. I absolutely enjoy this place. Everybody here is wonderful, the residents, and all the staff is great. The food is wonderful. It's a great, great place. I would recommend it to anybody.
This is Shanda with the Villages of Murfreesboro, and we invite everybody to come out and take a tour of our beautiful community. We're near the Avenue on Willow Oak Trail.
Sign-ups are going on right now for First Shot's Winter Basketball League in Rutherford County. Coach Andy Herzer guides kids to sharpen basketball skills and build teamwork through exciting clinics and games. Since 2003, First Shot has empowered youth to grow in mind, spirit, and body. Don't miss out. Join the fun and develop lifelong skills. Visit FirstShotTN.org today and register for the Winter Basketball League. That's FirstShotTN.org.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known, family owned and operated. SRM is the name you trust. SRM Concrete, you call, we haul.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, we made it to 7:30 here for Thursday, January the 15th, episode 1826 of The Crew.
And happy birthday goes to Don Alexander, Beth Furbush, Philip Freeman, Greg Robinson, and Samantha Journey. Happy birthday from WGNS.
Well, those are the names we had coming into the morning. If you would like to add names to that list, it's simple, 615-893-1450. You can join us on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club, but I'm telling you, this is the time to text those in right now, 615-893-1450. Get your names in. We'll announce them here in about a half an hour.
With the law offices of John Day on your side, we understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
Time to get a check of the weather right now.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly to mostly sunny for today. Highs top out near 34 degrees. Winds northwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy. Lows drop to 19. Then Friday, partly sunny with highs approaching 50. This is meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 25.
Good morning. I'm looking at a one-car wreck. It hit the wall pretty good over here westbound on Briley Parkway at Whites Creek Pike. Again, it's got traffic a little bit slow on this side of town as it starts to build more volume. 24 west at Bell Road, all that traffic coming in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County. A little bit of sneaky radar earlier down I-40 in the Mount Juliet area. When you need dependable towing for a car or a big truck, call STR Towing and Recovery, strtow.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Murfreesboro is rolling out a major traffic technology upgrade as construction begins on a new adaptive signal control technology project. The initiative is aimed at reducing congestion between Rutherford Boulevard and East Northfield Boulevard. Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland announced that the project, funded by a $4.86 million TDOT grant and over $536,000 in local funds, will use real-time data to adjust traffic signals along Southeast Broad Street, New Las Casas Highway, and Highland Avenue. In total, 14 intersections will be equipped with the adaptive signals, along with 12 closed-circuit cameras and upgraded pedestrian features. The Tennessee Department of Transportation expects the system will also help reduce emissions and improve air quality in Rutherford County. Meanwhile, at the state level, immigration legislation is taking center stage. Tennessee House Speaker Cameron Sexton is reportedly collaborating with former Trump advisor Stephen Miller on bills aimed at cracking down on illegal immigration, along with the proposed measures making it a crime for undocumented individuals to drive commercial vehicles and allowing school districts to change tuition to families who can't prove a child is a U.S. citizen. House Majority Leader William Lamberth supports the effort, saying Tennessee must tighten its laws. However, Democrats, including Representative John Ray Clemens of Nashville, argue the proposals ignore real concerns like health care, food prices, and infrastructure. The legislative session is expected to continue through April or May of this year. That's all for now. For more local news, check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast. I'm Dalton Barrett for WGNS Radio, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Here's Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
Tell us what your vision was like before you had the cataract surgery done.
My eyes were just really out of whack, and I do a lot of hand embroidery. I got to the point where I couldn't even do my embroidery.
Are you now able to doing your embroidery?
Oh yeah, I can go back and do what I was doing 30 years ago.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive behind SunTrust Bank.
Shut up and say, well, those deals never seem to stop.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore. We have doors.
Shopping at the Restore.
Yes, we have doors. We have interior and exterior doors available.
Hey, come check them out.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back at 7:35 here on a Thursday, and you know what we like to do during this time, right?
Do you remember these?
Today on Throwback Thursday, John had this epiphany. Just seconds before we went on.
Just seconds before we went on the air.
Things that are no longer aired on television that once were like huge hits.
Or I guess maybe the major broadcasting, they may still be on, but it's on cable or something.
Well, your example was the Miss America pageant.
Right.
It still exists, but you know, they removed some of the, you know, they changed some of the way that they did it and whatnot, but it's not on broadcast television anymore. It used to be one of those things you would see every year on NBC, for instance, or one of the networks.
Yeah, the Daytime Emmy Awards are like that. You know, the Soap Opera Digest Awards.
Yeah.
Not on television, but you can see it somewhere. But
I think they have been streaming it like on Peacock or something.
I think that's right. You can get it.
You've got more choices, I guess, to do that.
Something that's still on in reruns that my family used to watch is the Lawrence Welk Show, and you can see it in reruns on PBS. But my family used to sit down and watch that every single Saturday night. The girls would get their little Tonys done, put a little Tony mix to get their hair curly, and it smelled like crazy. And you'd have to sit in there and watch the show. If we only had one TV,
yeah.
So you either watch TV or, you know, I was out playing the rifleman in the summertime, but in the winter, oh Lord, it was Lawrence Welk. And they came on the other day, and the other night, and I just happened to hit it, and I go, I'm gonna text my sisters and tell them fond memories of being suffocated by the Tony curl stuff. You know, and of course they harassed me back.
Did they enjoy the Lawrence Welk Show?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They're musical, you know.
Well, so are you.
But I was into football. I didn't care the songs they sang. I'm not into musicals and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And the Jerry Lewis Telethon is another one.
Yeah.
Of course, he got too old to do it, but I used to that was my gauge of school. Really was, you know, you had that Labor Day.
It was Labor Day weekend,
and then you know he'd come on, and then you go, oh, school starts. So it's kind of a good thing, but and back then not everything went all night, but that show did. You know, that telethon did. So that's kind of a memory.
Yeah. When I looked this up, it mentioned, you know, like the Ed Sullivan Show and American Bandstand.
Right.
Those were shows that kind of debuted music, and there was dance and that kind of thing.
The variety show.
Yeah.
You know, you used to have Dean Martin, Carol Burnett, Andy Williams, Perry Como, all those shows. Variety is not, you know, I think the Brady Bunch actually ended that on their variety show they had. Watching Dad dance with, you know, Florence Henderson, it was not good.
So you mentioned that kind of niche programming. The Gong Show is another example.
Yeah.
Never watched that very much. They tried to bring that back several years ago, and it just didn't work.
That was just for a certain time period, and Chuck Barris was just that kind of host. So
Candid Camera is another. That used to be very popular.
They still have something called like Make Me Laugh or something that you see early mornings or something.
It's kind of a syndicated thing.
Yeah. But you have to be, politically correct now. You know, you can't just pull off some things.
This mentions things like Match Game, but one thing that seemingly has come back is TV game shows.
Yeah.
But they went away for a time.
Yeah.
They're just cheap to produce, I guess.
Yeah, and you can find celebrities that maybe over the hill or, never were, but they're celebrities, and they can get in there. So that's easy to do, easy programming.
What is the show where they have the celebrities and it's tic-tac-toe?
Hollywood Squares.
Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, that came back with Drew Barrymore in the center circle.
There have been several iterations of that, but this one has seemingly lasted.
Yeah.
So, well, there you go. A little Throwback Thursday for you here this morning. We're coming up on 7:40. It's the Wake Up Crew from WGNS.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread. Jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks. Flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday, feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to bill seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro. This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Hi, I'm Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor. And while you've heard the saying, slow and steady wins the race, that same concept can be applied to long-term investing. Investing a little bit at a time on a regular basis can really add up. We call this systematic investing, and though it doesn't guarantee a profit or prevent a loss, it's a way to take advantage of market volatility instead of enduring it. Give me a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Our time 7:42 as we wrap up the crew here for another day on this 15th day of January. And we say good morning to Jennifer Duran, the SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day, for being an amazing person who helps take the stress out of life's worries. Jennifer Duran today, the recipient of flowers from Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and WGNS. Thank you to Jenny Harrison and her staff at Ryan Flowers for all they do to make the Good Neighbor of the Day a wonderful thing. And we also thank our friends at SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and celebrating the neighbors who pour strength into our community. How do you get a good neighbor to us? Well, it's simple. We need a name, address, phone number, and just a brief sentence why you want them to be the good neighbor of the day. Get it to us any way you can. Passenger pigeons work sometimes. 615-893-1450. Texting the word neighbor to that number gives you a link, and you can fill out the information there, click submit, and you're done. That's the easiest way. WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor gets them to us here as well. The Wake Up Crew is fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Now, we're talking about a lineup of coffees, teas, smoothies, and energy drinks that add up to more than 20,000 flavor possibilities. 7 Brew, cultivating kindness 1 cup at a time. Serving Murfreesboro, Smyrna, coming soon in February. That's right. February 9th, apparently, is the opening date for 7 Brew out on Murfreesboro Road in Laverne. By the way, 7 Brew is open 5:30 in the morning until 10 p.m. at night. So get your tea, coffee, smoothie fix anytime. Also in Murfreesboro and Smyrna, so don't forget 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. We are powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. You know, these January mornings, a little colder, right? But the home, it stays warm and ready for what's ahead. MTE bringing good energy into 2026 and beyond.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay.
Replay.
John, 2 slices of bread got married. Yeah, pretty amazing wedding until someone decided to toast the bride and groom.
Replay.
That was excellent. I really think we ought to have a great. We have a good, but a good just sounds so anticlimactic. Just say, that was great.
Well, we were doing 1 out of 5.
And then you could look up the Tony Tiger thing, and every time we say it's great, you go, it's great.
Your jokes are amazing.
Well, I guess that'll work too.
Yeah.
That joke was amazing.
Thanks, John. That was nice of you.
Today's joke.
It could be every day.
No, it can't be every day. You're not that good.
Wow. Well,
what have we learned?
I don't know.
Well,
you tell me.
Let me tell you, because I'm a good student. We talked about lots of things going on in the news, and then we got kind of stuck with football for some reason. We got into that.
Yeah, early on.
You aced kids trivia. You were like 18-2.
Kids trivia, boy.
Yeah. Tomorrow we're going to do hard trivia.
Oh no.
Or maybe a little harder than today's. Got to be. And we also talked on Throwback Thursday, shows that don't really work anymore. That just don't have the thing that it works. And we talked to the Villages of Murfreesboro, and you talked at 7-11, and you rolled on and on and on and on. So
talked about the word of the year.
That's it. The word of the year. I couldn't remember.
2025. 6-7 was the word.
6-7. Yeah.
Yeah. And Juwan Jennings, we talked about him this morning in that football conversation.
I'll tell you another one that we can use going out here. 10-4, good buddy.
Oh.
Like 10-4. Like you're saying, never mind.
Well, I mean, it's like a CB thing,
yeah, right? 10-4. Good buddy, get out,
So, does that mean we're out of time?
Hey, good buddy, you got your ears on? That's what they used to say.
Closing time. Well, it is closing time for the Wake Up Crew. Thank you so very much for joining on this Thursday. We will be back in the morning to wrap up the week on a Finally Friday. For John, I'm Brian. And until next time, take care out there.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly to mostly sunny for today. Highs top out near 34 degrees. Winds northwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy. Lows drop to 19. Then Friday, partly sunny with highs approaching 50. This is meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 25.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
With an auction, you'll receive a contract with no contingencies. That means the sale of your property won't depend on an inspection